Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we're going to be taking a look at Seven Wonders Duel, including all of its expansions, Agora and Pantheon and promo cards, and look at how best to organize it so that way it fits into the core game box with no lid lift. This copy is fully sleeved, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look inside. So right off the bat, we lift off the lid, and you'll see that we have all of the expansion boards draped on top. So we've got that Agora board, super cool. Then we got the Pantheon board, very nice. Underneath that, we're gonna have the main game board. On the right side here, we've got a container here. These are the Geek Bit boxes. I like this square shape, they're super nice. It's one of those styles, we're gonna put it under here. And it is a bit larger than the standard Dollar Tree ramekins that I do normally get. So it fits these very nicely. So it does fit the metal coins really well for Seven Wonders Duel. So super nice. Up next, we've got the player cards themselves. So these are specifically the large cards. So inside you'll see the wonders. So you've got the different wonders in here. You've got the cards from Pantheon, all the different gods, some more wonders, and then the conspiracy cards for if you're playing with the Agora expansion. So lots of cool options here. You've also got the reference cards based on the game you're playing. So if you're playing with the Agora and Pantheon, this will come in. This is a reminder for the actions and the setup for Pantheon. And then you can separate the specific buildings if you are not playing with specific expansions. So super nice there. They do all fit just one large stack. Annoyingly, they are all different sleeve sizes. So that is something to be aware of. You've got the Pantheon, which are these long narrows, and then the conspiracy and the wonders that are also a different size. So those do all awkwardly fit, but they do fit nicely there together. So that's that bag. And then underneath that, you'll see that we have a whole bunch of different score pads. So we got 2 different score pads for Agora and for the base game. And then we've got a laminated score pad, and this is for Agora, just in case you do decide to use everything. We've got a silica gel packet in here for freshness. We've got all of our tokens for the progress markers. Woo! Party! So they do all fit nicely in here. You can randomly put them in there and then stack the rest because there are some of the wonders that will call for them. And I use this Dollar Tree organizer. These are 10 for $1. Super nice. You can just lift the top up here, take what you need, and then put the rest back and seal that lid up nice and tight. So super helpful. I like these a lot. Up next, on this left side, we have all of the additional components for Agora. So if you do decide to use this, you kind of just dump out the bag and use these. Similarly, we have all the additional components for Pantheon. And those are all just going to be in here. Once again, just dump them out. Underneath, we've got all of the solo components. So this is the solo expansion that they announced and released for print and play during lockdown a while ago. So we've got all the different AI cards and the different leaders for the solo mode, just in its own separate bag. And then we have all of the player cards that you'll be using most games. So in here, you'll just have all of the different age cards for the different ages. So from 1s, 2s, and 3s. As well as your guild cards and your special cards for the endgame scoring. And then you'll also have those conspiracy cards as well. And these all just fit really nicely into one bag. In addition to that, I do like to store all of these pieces in the same bag as well. You'll be using these every game, and then if you're not using Agora, you'll be using these more than not. So I just store these in that base game so you're ready to set them up and go at the start. So those all fit nicely with our player cards. And once again, this is a fully sleeved copy, so it will all still fit. And those just go in as well. This game is well loved, if you can tell. And lastly, we've got all of the rule books. So we've got our, some more laminated pads here, just in case. We've got our reference sheet for the help. We've got our rule book for base game. We've got the Agora book, the solo mode book, and the Pantheon book. Woo! That was a doozy. So with all that, let's go ahead and put it back in. So first off, we'll put all of the rule books back in on the bottom there. We'll take the metal, actually first, we'll take the solo cards. We'll take the player cards. We'll take the cards themselves for the larger cards. We'll take the coins. We'll take the progress tokens, the score pads, all of the additional components for the 2 expansions, silica gel packet, the main game board, and notice how that is going to kind of go right where the cards are, so you have a little bit of space there. And then resting nicely on top, you'll have the Agora board and the Pantheon board. And that is organizing 7 Wonders Duel with all expansions, metal coins, completely blinged out, fully sleeved, everything. If you have any questions about what you saw here, please let me know down in the comments below. How do you organize your copy of 7 Wonders Duel? If you have any suggestions or any recommendations, or if there's anything you'd like to see in the future get organized, please let me know. I hope some of you found this useful. Thank you so much for watching. Side Game Strong.